Castle is what it's called.
All right, I'll look
It
it up.
it
Right.
mixes in Castlevania One's music too, which in this like breakdown, it's so thick.
That's
It's
awesome.
so good.
The
Yeah,
stream is
it's
up now.
oh
Just letting
nice.
you know.
Oh,
All right.
are you streaming audio or us?
Uh, yeah, that's going to the
Okay.
stream, but I have a local recording that won't have it.
Oh, okay. Either way.
Oh man, I went for a run today. I actually did some
Oh,
exercise. Just felt really good.
how? Oh, good, good.
Yeah, trying to, limber up and get it
Mm.
together on that front. I'm doing a race with Sal on Saturday. It's a 5K.
Yeah, you said.
Some charity race thing that he does every year.
Charity.
Charity. It's my daughter's name.
Oh my God.
But
No.
yeah, so I have. It's a little late to start prepping, but a little better
Oh,
late than
cool.
never, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I I did exercises this morning too, just but then I was really sore through the day, so hopefully tomorrow will be a little better, but
Yeah,
it all help.
I don't want race day to be the the first day that I'm actually doing something. Like that's gonna be such a shock to me,
Oh my
to my
God.
body, if I just show up and do a 5K with no preparation.
How many miles is the 5K?
It's like three
Three
miles
point.
and change.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I've done them before, but yeah, I need to get
Oh
in the
yeah.
zone.
3.1. So, but the problem for me is like I can't run consistently. Like when I was
Oh
running,
yeah.
when I go from here all the way to Shore Boulevard, that's I think there and back is exactly, or maybe it's a mile there and a mile back, or either that or it's like one. I think it's a mile there and a mile back. So I was doing like 2 miles. I can't even run an eighth of the way consistently. I'm just completely out of breath.
Yeah, I have this issue that I've always had. I'm guessing this is common, but if I have like anything in my stomach, water, food, whatever, I start cramping. I get this chest cramp, like pretty
Um,
soon after I start like really working.
mhm.
Like once I start like breaking a sweat, like my chest just like locks up. I just feel this horrible pain in my chest, and I think it's just like cramps, but I have to like kind of make sure I eat or drink like way before I actually run
Yeah,
because it
yeah,
just
yeah,
hurts so much. So that kind of
yeah.
happened to me today because I like chugged some water,
Oh yeah,
which is probably not a good idea. But I didn't run the entire way. Every time I felt like I couldn't do it anymore, I just started walking.
yeah.
No shame in that.
No, no, that's
And
absolutely.
it helped me a lot because like after I walked for like just like a minute more, um, I was able to like start running again. Like after, like each time I would like take breaks, I just felt better and better, and I got
Nice.
used to it.
Yeah,
So walking breaks are important too.
yeah, yeah. I hope. Well, like I said the other day, I hope to get back into that because it feels good and
Yeah, you will. You will.
yeah. I was telling James earlier. It's been hard for me lately. Just I get kind of demoralized when like it's painful, like so painful, and I'm like limping out to like my usual little walk in the afternoon. I'm like limping the whole way, limping back, and I'm like when I'm tired of having so much pain every single day. Like make it
I
stop.
know.
Ugh. That's been it's been demoralizing, but I just have to push through it. I mean, there's no other choice. Mm. It is incrementally getting slowly better, but it's not
Yeah,
there.
gotta stay positive.
Yeah,
It's easier said than done, of course.
yeah, it's hard, but But yeah, pain.
I mean, you have limits. I mean, you can't be in pain forever. I mean, you're gonna lose your mind.
I know, that's the thing. And I know I won't be, but it's just like, fuck, it's been over 2 months of pain. Like today at work, uh, I was like, what would I rate my pain? I would say it's probably like a 4 or a 5. Just sitting or standing doing nothing. It was a 4 or a 5. I was like, that's a lot for just
Damn.
literally doing nothing and trying to focus on other things. But whatever.
You'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was able to finish. I mean, that's the other sad thing is like I like to play my game, but I have to sit to do it.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
Yeah. So I was standing a little bit during it, but I was like, last night I was like, do I beat it? There's an optional super boss, which I did. It was very easy. And then I was like, well, I'm at the end. Maybe I'll just finish it tomorrow, as in today. And I was like, well, I'm already cooking. I might as well just keep going. And the end was very easy, so finished it up. So yeah, I did the 100% map completion, which there's other items but you need to farm enemy drops, and I'm like, even the guy, I followed a guy and it was like, don't even bother with it. So I was like, enough said, fam. So it's been fun following even with these guides, because the guide really takes you through all the completion of the game, and it's not like it's so hard that you don't. There's the puzzles are like, come on, like I don't need to read the guide to do the puzzles, but
Yeah.
there's some things like the order of the ideal routing and stuff so that you get the completion. Might as well just follow that. So
Right.
So yeah, it's been fun. 2 Castlevanias down, 1 more to go.
Yeah, I have serious Mario fatigue because I've just been playing this cartridge for months, for most of the year. I'm ready to put this down, but I want to get a really good all 4 games time. And then I'll put it down and I'll go back to Zombie, honestly.
Oh, yes. On PC?
Yeah. Maybe both. I kind of want to explore all the other categories and...
Well, the Wii U is collecting more dust than ever, it seems like, lately.
Yeah.
Like, just what people talk about or don't talk about. I never hear the Wii U mentioned.
Back to the beginning. Yeah, I want to explore some other categories. I've only ever played survival mode, but what am I doing? I've only ever played survival mode, but I want to explore other, like the normal category, which is like where you change survivors. There's some cool tech in it. It's shockingly not that much faster. For the current RTA, like chicken mode record, which is like easy mode. But there's some cool tech where there's some points in the game where you're kind of playing until a timer goes down and then there's a cutscene. If you die at the beginning of that section, you just get killed, but don't hit any buttons. It'll show you like some stats and it'll tell you that your survivor has died. If you just like kind of stay on that screen, the game world is still exists and it's like still going. The zombies are still shuffling around. So you can actually advance time and the cutscene will play and everything eventually, even if you stay on that death screen. So the timer will be stopped, but like the game world will continue. And there's a few points like that where like you kind of just bring like one Molotov with you to this destination, and once you get that key item and you're done, you kill yourself on purpose, respawn as another survivor, and you like cut out all this backtracking.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. It's like it's literally a baton pass.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like some kind of relay with all these different survivors.
Yeah.
There's
Huh.
few opportunities to save time that way, because
Right.
most often you will need to go grab key items from your dead survivor.
Yeah.
Um, so I want to explore that. Maybe there's some other cool stuff you can do in
That's
chicken mode.
cool.
Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, and just also there's some new stuff that I want to implement into a run. I never got to implement the um, duplication glitch for throwable
Mhm.
items.
Mm.
So I feel like that should theoretically change something. It should change some kind of routing.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
such a major glitch, like it should save time somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Plus someone
Yeah.
else found that other weird glitch randomly.
Right.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty
That's pretty
exciting.
cool. Yeah.
My current time is 57 minutes flat. The record now is like 56:02. It's like
Okay.
about a minute faster, but I didn't know about the whole like credits cutscene thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically that's like 40 seconds that I should have had
Yeah.
on my personal best. So it really technically is a 56:20 if I
Right.
match that end cutscene. So I'm not that far away from record at all.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I just that's been giving me a lot of excitement. Just thinking about like coming back to that game and finding new stuff,
Yeah.
getting a
Yeah.
more optimized run.
It's
Oh,
certainly
Alucard,
Jank.
what's up, man? Long time no see.
Hello. Yeah. There's a lot of jank to explore. I feel like.
I'm pretty proud of how optimized it is already. I mean, like every item that I grab is like on the way to the next place. There's
Hmm.
pretty much like no wasted time
Yeah.
going straight to every single objective.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
I know it's not a popular game, but I think it offers some really cool speedrunning tactics.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. The Wii U. Oh god, you'll have to charge your gamepad.
Yeah, for real. Probably just have that shit plugged in all the time.
Oh yeah, you have to. If it's gonna lose battery, people talk about Switch 2 losing battery life. Welcome to the gamepad. Oh my.
Oh god, yeah. Because if that runs out of battery, like you're done. You can't
Right.
play anything without it.
Right.
It's not like I
Yeah.
could just swap to another gamepad. It's like you only really have one.
There was also some false advertising with the like what you could do with, you know, separate separate screen and all that.
Are there any different speedrun routes for this version of Super Mario Brothers? No, it's the same route for this game in particular. But given that
Except Mario 2.
yeah, but for Super Mario 1, it getting Fire Flower makes more sense in this version because the piranha plants are much harder to dodge. Oh, I just died. Yeah, so the only difference you would see is that you actually get Fire Flower and you try to keep it the whole time, but in the NES version, you would just stay Small Mario because there's no reason to get Fire. In Super Mario 2, there is a different route because you can save and quit, and you can use different warp zones to get to the end faster than the NES version.
Yep.
And I happen to really like this alternate route for Mario 2. I hate the snow world, World 4.
Oh god.
I really
Yeah.
don't like it. And then you gotta get that warp zone on that screen with all the whales and they're like shooting the water upward. That shit sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I die there constantly.
Oh my god, getting hit by the streams from the
Yeah.
whales is just so
It's
mind-numbing.
just infuriating.
Yeah.
That's a difficult world, I think.
Yeah.
I don't like World 4. Oh, and you have to do some of the next. There's another sand world, World 6, with the fucking snakes.
Oh yeah. God.
There's like 2 sand worlds in that game. I think 2 and 6.
Yeah.
They both suck.
Yeah.
They have Ekans.
They do have Megan. Alex Hard says, I forgot, did the Lost Levels / Japan Mario 2 get this remake treatment?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
on this cartridge. It's called the Lost Levels in this version. This would be the first time it got an official release here.
As we like to say, these levels should have stayed lost.
They should have stayed lost.
What was I gonna say? Oh, a question for Alucard, because I assume you're a Castlevania fan. I'm playing Castlevania Curse of Darkness currently. I just finished Lament of Innocence and Legacy of Darkness on N64. So, if you have thoughts, do tell me.
Yeah, you a big Castlevania fan?
Love Castlevania. I was thinking about the show as well, and because this game has the infinite corridor.
Yeah, right.
And,
The show
and
took a lot of inspiration from that era.
It did. Hector and Isaac as the Forge Masters, but they're like drastically different. Hector kind of looks similar. He has like the gray hair, but he's way different in the show. And Isaac is totally different, which I actually prefer the show Isaac better than the game Isaac. In the game Isaac, he's like one of those typical like really, really effeminate evil Japanese villains with like the
Yeah.
low. He's wearing like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like hip hugging leather pants with like straps holding the top, decorative straps. It's very Japanese.
Yeah, that's definitely on brand.
Yeah. Alucard says I haven't got my hand on
On the N64.
N64. Well, you're not missing all that much. They're charming. They're interesting. They're not terrible. I think a lot of people are saying that they're like really bad, but in fairness, they're not. But they're just not like great. So it's hard to sort of speak of them positively because they're just like whatever. But they're not terrible. They're not unplayable. I played it. It was fine. The camera, the platforming, it doesn't really like work. The camera was alright. It wasn't that bad, but the platforming doesn't really work too good. But not unplayable by any means. But the PS2 ones, those are pretty good. Oh yeah, and then I played Symphony of the Night, as you can see. Well, yeah, I mean, everyone should play that. If you're a fan of video games, I feel like you need to play Symphony of the Night as a rite of passage.
Seems like Symphony of the Night has so much replayability. Like, there's a lot of content.
Oh my god, yeah, you can't even really experience it all in one go.
Yeah, you kind
I
of have
don't
to
know what
play
you
it a
can do.
few times.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the lightning struck. You know, they just got everything right. It can be kind of hard, especially towards the beginning. But as I think we had played through a little bit of it. It's
Still
kinda,
waiting for the decomp. It may take a few more years. I didn't know they were trying to decompile it.
Wow. There's so many secrets, even in people have discovered things like more recently too, with Symphony of the Night. But also, I told you guys this, but they, in like the last 5 years or less, they discovered that the Konami code works for the N64 Castlevania as well.
That's
They never
nice.
knew. I know. They never knew. And there's secrets, even more secrets in Symphony of the Night that people are uncovering, like hidden. Really, really hidden. I just love stuff like that. if they ever decomp it, they'll probably figure out more things. It's just so good. My God.
Yeah, I miss when secrets were just like so well hidden. Like, I mean, you would just find them years later, discover new
Yeah.
things.
Hmm. Yeah.
I can imagine the devs like rubbing their hands together, like they'll never find this one.
I know. I know. Maybe people.
They
I was
probably didn't
reading.
even disclose it to like the game director. They just like add shit in.
Yeah. Sometimes. I was even in Lament of Innocence. I was reading about it, and people accidentally found a minigame that's activated by using the Konami code that they didn't even know about again until more recently. But people were saying, like, I swear when I did a playthrough, like, this happened to me. And it was like on forums and stuff, and the people were like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Yeah, they wouldn't believe
And they
it.
like, there's video evidence. Just, yeah, I just love that. Put secrets in games. Let
Yeah.
people
I feel like
discover
there's
stuff.
just not a thing anymore. Like people like they don't put that much stuff for you to find anymore.
And I think that that's probably a byproduct of like shitty social media and like clickbait crap. Like even Mario Kart World, there's like secrets and things in it, but like there's, you know, IGN compilations of fucking secrets and Easter eggs or whatever. So
I
maybe it
know,
is
it's like they data mine the game before it's even out and then they tell you everything that's in it.
I
Takes
know
all the
they.
magic away.
I know. I mean, I guess I was guilty of like, you know, listening to that sort of thing. 'Cause for like Pokemon, I wanted to know all the new Pokemon before I started playing the game. It's like hard not to want to know, you know. Um, so they data mined it like immediately and found all of the new Pokemon and like how to evolve the tricky ones, stuff like that. But yeah, it takes some of the magic away.
Oh my god.
You say.
Cool, Mario. Fat ass.
Metroid Zero Mission. I wonder where Alan is. I saw he hasn't seen our chat. He's probably really busy or something.
Yeah, sure he's busy. He seemed like he was having a hard time at work. Busy season.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's summer, everyone wants to go out on workman's comp.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that person that survived the Indian air crash, by the way, I don't think they jumped out. They the plane had crashed and their section just didn't hit into a building, and they
Oh,
were
wow.
able to squeeze out of some wreckage.
Damn.
Yeah,
Still crazy anyway, but I wonder how that story got out.
it must have been fake news.
Damn.
Because I was telling James that, and then I was like, well, maybe I should look it up. And then I read it, and I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't true.
That sucks. I mean, when big stories like this happen, like all of these stories like proliferate, there's no way to know if it's actually real or not.
Yeah, like when Switch 2 launched, there was all this misinformation,
Sure.
all this crap. Oh, Alucard says, some people may not agree, but Symphony of the Night had bad coding. It was proven when people were looking at the code for the decomp, and it looked rushed. I guess I'm not surprised about that. There's so much content. I guess I'm not surprised it's a little jank under the hood.
Oh, of course. Early PS1 title.
Mm-hmm. fact that it's so good despite that, I
Right.
think it just speaks to like good game direction and
Oh, come
people
on,
who like
go,
knew what they
man.
were doing. Also, I know there's a Saturn version, and I know in the PlayStation version there's like a garden area in the very beginning, like castle entrance, and I think you can access it via weirdness on PlayStation 1, but I think it's a full area in the Saturn version, but it is
I see.
there. So there's like artifacts like that. If it wasn't Rush, we would probably have a way crazier game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing what they pulled off being so rushed.
Mhm. Yeah. Symphony of the Night running on an N64. Will it be in our lifetime? Can you imagine how terrible it'd be on N64? Like, what would you use as a control scheme?
Fuck it, just put it on Game Boy Advance.
Well, they kind of did, spiritually, I suppose. God, I love the GBA Castlevanias. They're so good.
Oh, I love that for me. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Such bad luck.
Ugh.
Peace when you get there with heart refresh and you would move the triggers allowing you to clip through the map.
Yeah.
Well, they did show like the original game director. Somebody like demonstrated a speed run
Yes,
to him.
Yeah, they were showing, I think, Igarashi.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? I remember that. That's like one of the greatest speedrunning videos of all time.
For real.
Like, showing like the god of Castlevania.
It's like, hey, look what I can do in your game.
I think he said like funny things like, well, that wasn't as intended, or something like that.
God, I wish there was a video of people I mean, what's kind of annoying now is like, I'm sure a lot of devs have seen their speedruns of their games already, but I would love for Miyamoto to have a completely vanilla viewing of like Mario 64 or something, or Ionuma, like Ocarina of Time stuff. I don't know. I'm sure they've seen it all before, but it'd be cool. It'd be cool for them to watch their reaction.
I just hope that those guys understand that like speedrunning involves like a reverence for these games, like a deep appreciation and reverence. I hope
that comes across to them.
Yeah, like a lot of newer devs seem to get it. Like I see even on like GDQ, they'll have like developers will be commenting and be like, "Wow, you're playing that! Wow, that's so cool!" Stuff like that. But I think, obviously there's rumors that like Nintendo doesn't like speedrunning and blah blah blah. But like I hope, as you and I have talked about many times, like people who are speedrunning these games have like a deep love and appreciation for
more than any player that has picked up the game.
Exactly. So maybe things will change, but that employee that I talked to at the event, I don't understand why people speedrun. I'm just like, bitch, it's not for you then.
Damn.
He was like, I don't understand why people are interested in that. I'm like, well, do you even fucking know what you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, if speedrunning as a concept is not explained to him correctly, if he's just kind of wandering into the room, not knowing what it all means, he might get the wrong idea from it. I'm sure if he really understood what it was and why people do it, it'd be different.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
They were gonna add Alucard's room in Symphony of the Night where you can collect decorations, but couldn't, so they made it in Harmony of Distance.
Yeah, Harmony of Distance. Yeah. I think Igarashi's a little eccentric too. I think he carries around like a whip. Like seriously, have you ever seen it?
I've heard of that rumor before.
It's like I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's like he's just a bit eccentric.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
fuck with it.
Yep.
He's just
Yeah, and he wears like a cowboy hat.
gangster doing gangster shit.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Harmony of distance.
The distance is bad.
My
It's
movement
all
is all
good.
fucked.
Dissonance is not a word that we say often anyway. I knew what you meant. It feels much later than it is right now to me. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I'm hoping that after exercising today I could fall asleep faster.
Yes, I know.
Need to fix my
Same.
sleep.
Same. Our late weekend killed me a little bit.
I know. Why is it that every time I say, let's not hang out too late today, like it turns out to be like later than ever
Ever.
before.
I know. It was fun though. It
Yeah.
was fun.
We have a lot of fun. That's important.
That's the only thing that matters.
We're killing it in karaoke, killing it in Wii Sports,
Oh my god.
Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
Yes. Oh my god. Wii Sports Resort Golf different and bowling different. Crazy.
Yeah,
how
bowling
to
fucked me up so much. It felt so odd. I couldn't couldn't grasp it.
We'll have to try it out more. Just to
Yeah.
see.
I'm sure it can be a superior version, but we have to kind of learn more how it works.
An older version of me, is she perverted like me?
That seems to come up really often.
I know why. I think it's just such a common turn of phrase.
Because it's iconic.
That too. Would she go down on you on?
A toilet.
I joined it. That part of the song I don't quite remember.
That's all over my Batman Beyond PB. The entire video.
So cursed. So cursed. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, when is Alchemist gonna be on GDQ Hotfix?
Oh, I think that was today.
Oh, damn. I'll have to watch
Yeah.
VOD. I probably wouldn't have been able to watch anyway if it was during the day. I was so busy.
Oh yeah, I was at work, and then I went for a run, so I was like out all day.
Do you have to go in the office tomorrow?
Oh yeah, it was the last day.
Yeah, same. Thank God.
The intern, something funny happened yesterday. She's like starting to take calls by herself now. She has all the equipment. I mean, she's kind of watched us for a couple weeks already, so she's kind of ready to take some easy calls. And she got one call, and she like went up to me, and she's like, "I need help. This person on the other end, they're trying to get to a meeting, but the camera's not working." And I kind of figured out what it is already. They're remoting in to their office computer because they're working from home, and they're starting the meeting from their office computer. So obviously the mic and webcam are not at the office.
That's a weird case.
It happens all the time. If you open up Teams and start a meeting from there, if you're using the office computer and you're not there, or
Yeah.
there's straight up no webcam attached to your office computer, then it's not going to detect it.
Yeah.
It's the same as if you're there. So
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's common. Just tell them to like close their network connection, their VPN, and just
Right.
open it manually off their laptop.
Yeah.
Like, don't open any VPN, anything. Like, you don't need it. Just open Teams.
Would now be a good time to talk to you about NordVPN?
Yes. Fuck.
Sorry.
So, anyways, they're like, yeah, but like they're not getting it. And like I explained it to them already. I just looked at her. I'm like, well,
Welcome to our world.
that's how it is. You better find another way to explain it. Keep trying. She's like, okay. And then I hear her for like maybe 20 minutes. She's like on this call.
Say 20 minutes.
20 minutes to just direct somebody how to open a Teams meeting on their laptop. And they were like insisting that like they don't have Teams installed. I'm like, yes, you definitely do, because every agency computer has all this stuff. You have to look for it. So I like let her be, and then after some time passed, I like noticed she wasn't on a call anymore. So I walked over to her cubicle and I looked at her. I'm like, so how did it go? And she's like, she got it eventually. And then she's just looking at me like shaking her head. I'm like, yeah, you get it now, right?
That's funny. At least she's sharp enough to like pick up on.
Yeah, I mean, she figured out what it was immediately, like, and that's good, you know.
Yeah.
She can use logic.
Yeah.
But I was just laughing with her. I'm like, now you know. Now you know.
Yeah.
So that's what we deal with. So gotta remain calm and get them there somehow.
Yeah.
However you can. Whatever words you gotta use to get them there. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, the staff, man, some people really just don't know how anything works.
Yeah.
It's happened like once every few months, but somebody will call some VPN issue, and I just tell them like, hey, open up your email like on your laptop side, like out like without this connection, just open up your email. And they're like, I can't. I'm like, what do you mean you can't open your email? And they're like, I don't have email on this laptop. I have it like on my office computer. I'm like, you can check email anywhere on any computer. Like, you can go in the browser, log into the portal and open it, or you can just hit Outlook. You have the Outlook app installed.
Right.
And they're like, what? And they're like, they've never checked their email ever without remoting into their office computer first.
Yeah.
It's like, you didn't know you can do that? They're like, no.
Yeah.
You never tried? You were never curious about that icon that says Outlook that's like right on your desktop? You never clicked on it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like when I get a computer and there's icons, I click on everything.
Yeah.
I want to
just
know
kinda-
what's there.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, when I got my new iPhone, obviously like only a couple months ago, it was so new that like there were so many features I'd never had, like Face ID. I never had like to unlock it, like the pull down menus were different, like
Sure.
so many things. And at first I was like telling all my coworkers, I was like, I'm a boomer, I don't know where to find anything, like I don't know how to like make it not ring really loud. But eventually like I figured it out in like a day or two. Like you figure it out through like youth and like you said, curiosity. But
Yeah.
so many people are afraid of computers and stuff that like, oh god, I'm gonna mess something up. It's like, well, you have to like,
And they do.
explore.
They do mess it up. But I mean, at the same time, like, curiosity is the only thing that'll help you learn about anything in this world. If you're not curious, then you'll never find out any more information.
Well, right, and also like you won't get ahead. Like I know, I have had many coworkers in the past who are like they don't. They're like saying like, "Oh, I want to do more," but they don't actually like put forth any curiosity or any sort of
Yeah,
effort. And
they
it's
never
like,
ask how something works, or they never ask to like take
yeah,
on some kind of different task.
and that's kind of a good life lesson too. Like my old boss, even when I started at my current job, my old boss was like, "Oh, always ask or feel empowered to ask like what this is for. If someone's asking you for something, to say like, sure, what is this for?" And even now, like sometimes I get random emails like, "Oh, hi, Steven," like, and it's from people I've never met, never heard of, and they need like numbers or they need like data or something, and I'm just like, I always am like, yeah, sure, happy to help. Like, what is this for? Because then at
Yeah,
least I can craft the response or just brush them off,
the
depending on what it
the
is.
context will help you so much.
Right, right. Um, I have an intern right now. I told you about her. She's in my neighborhood. She's like right nearby, and we were on the same train today. Although we were not like in the same car, but I was so fucking over it this morning. I was so pissed. Like it was so crabby. I got on the train. Um, the train had just left, and I was like limping there, so like I couldn't make it. The train left, and then another train like arrived relatively quickly, and I sat down, and we sat, and then the conductor was like, "Oh, like Manhattan bound W or whatever, like stand clear," and then nothing happened, and another train pulled in, and I like silenced my music or whatever. I'm like waiting to hear like that we're
Yeah,
gonna depart. And then the other train arrives, people get on, people get off, and I'm like, which one's leaving first? They always are like train across the platform. They didn't fucking announce it, and the other train left.
oh my god, so
And
you're
I was
sitting there like an idiot.
for fucking like 15 minutes. I'm just sitting there
I
missing
hate the
two
MTA
trains.
so much. Oh, Alan's here.
Yeah, I was cursing out
Oh, it's
loud. I was so
Alchemast.
pissed. Hello.
What's up?
I did the GDQ hotfix one. It was cool.
You just
Yeah,
did it
dude,
now?
Yeah, I just did it. I got first try laser.
You got
Oh my
first try
God.
laser skip?
And
What?
I was just like, okay, whatever.
That's
Oh
insane.
my God.
I swear, it's really hard.
I swear it's hard, gets it first try.
Well, congrats. I was just saying earlier, I was like, oh, when is Alchemast's GDQ hotfix? And Angelo said, like, we thought it was earlier today, but so I wasn't able. But I'll watch the VOD.
Yeah, we'll watch the VOD afterward. That's sick. What was your final time?
32. It's funny. I'm like, I don't know my time, but it's probably row 32.
Wow.
And
That's
it's
really
funny.
cool.
I like guessed it. Like, yeah, I guess I know my pace.
That's
so
cool. I'm grinding Mario right now, resetting over and over again.
I was just complaining about the subway.
Oh yes.
But long story short, what?
You had like miss your trains,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
bunch of
Like
trains.
they're supposed to announce like when the train across the platform will be the first one to leave, so that everyone can get on that. But they didn't, and so I just was sitting on a train for like 15 minutes, and I was like late to work. Not like it matters, but I was mad. But my intern wound up being on the same train as me. She had missed the one that had just left, and she was mad that she had
Hey,
to wait. So it was very,
late is not always bad. I mean,
yeah,
late for 9/11.
Jesus.
right. Well, no, that's true. That's true. Sometimes weird shit happens, and it's better to have been delayed.
Was maybe. Oh god,
Yeah, no, I was.
can't make a 9/11 joke.
No, no.
It's gonna be
Well,
like,
the-
yeah, sometimes a plane or two crashes. It happens.
Oh god, I know.
Well,
There
Seth
was some-
MacFarlane famously avoided that.
Oh yeah.
Creator of Family
Yeah,
Guy.
whatever you're. What, he was
So,
drunk
he-
as shit.
Yeah, and he was supposed to
I
be
feel
on
like
that flight.
I feel like that's more shameful than being late to work, you know?
Yeah. Well, some of us are fortunate to have jobs where it's not the end of the world if you're late, and no one really cares, as long as you're not like
Yeah.
a few hours late.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah, you're actually trying. I'm just like, does that ever happen? Stuff completely shuts down?
Yeah, if there's like, it's extremely rare, but one time there were just such massive delays, and it didn't really seem like the train was gonna.
Had to deal with it though, right?
I have the ability to work from home, but like even though I was scheduled to come in, I just messaged them. I was like, the train's just not working today. Like I'm gonna work from home. It's not a huge deal. I'm not the only one who's going in, so once in a while it's no big deal. But it's really rare that like the trains would just completely be like toast, like nothing's moving.
Yeah.
Uncle would have been fine. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have been fine. He went into work, you know. You probably would have left
Yeah,
before.
just because I can work from home, it's just like I can be an hour late, or I could just get on time.
Like
at
people are
home.
gonna. I'm worried now. People are gonna think Glacier Skip is easy.
I know. Yeah, seriously. You're making everyone think that it's easy now. It's an easy trick.
So I'm thinking of a Twitch clip now.
Yeah, the laser skip. I can't wait to see that again.
It's just like okay. Should have reacted more.
Oh,
Was anyone
my God.
commentating?
No certain range.
Yes, commentating.
Dude.
Oh, somebody else.
Still
Was.
having someone who doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't certain
Yeah.
versions of All Stars include one extra
What's-
game and some don't?
God, what's Hollywood's Twitch channel?
What do you mean by one extra game?
Oh, Alucard's thinking of Super Mario World All Stars Plus World.
Oh, yeah. So this version that I have is just 1, 2, and 3 and Lost Levels, but there's another cartridge that includes Super Mario World as well. Good thinking. That's probably what he meant.
I think that was a really late release.
Yeah, so that's like 5 games in one. Oh, Lost Levels.
Oh yeah, I had a funny meat story. So I'm going to release the meat and I see someone's cartridge, right? I'm like, wait a second. It's a fake cartridge. He had been speedrunning on a fake cartridge all this time, like for like a year or something.
Oh my god. Really? How did you know it was
Like,
fake?
yeah, this cartridge is hella fake.
What
It just looks sus.
was
I
it?
could
Perfect
tell.
Dark?
And you know what's weird? No, no, what's going on?
Oh, go on.
Nobody fakes Perfect Dark. Nobody cares
Yeah.
about Perfect Dark. Just
Nobody
fake it.
cares.
That's very true. I see fake golden eyes all the time. You're right.
People are more
Yeah,
nostalgic for GoldenEye.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the fuck? You can't play on us anymore. What the fuck?
Oh my
And
god.
then they're like, oh, it's fine. They're like saying, oh, it's fine. This happens all the time. I'm like, no, you can't keep playing on this. If a reproduction cards are out, could I just make Japanese
Yeah.
cards or PAL cartridges so people don't have to ship it from
Yeah.
Japan, whatever? Could I just do that then? Like, what's the line, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm getting the
At least
same
it's
vibe from Big Lebowski when he's like, over the line. There are rules. I'm kidding.
Never seen.
Well, bro, now I sound stupid as hell. No one gets it. No one gets my movie references.
This clip is funny as hell.
Yeah, but you have to have some rules that everybody follows to make everything consistent. You can't have people doing whatever they want,
Yeah.
even
funny
if
that they
it's
didn't-
draconian.
Yeah.
I don't think it could be very inaccurate. We don't know if it's accurate or not.
Yeah, that's the
Not fair,
problem. You
though,
just
for
don't know.
Runners who have to get it legit, you know?
Yeah.
Can't just buy it for cheap.
It's like
I remember looking at the cartridge and I looked at the bottom pins, like it had all the signs.
Yeah.
It's funny. He didn't have a screw in it because you have to swap the backs for a Japanese cartridge.
Oh, right, to fit in the console. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was unscrewed. So I took it apart just because it didn't even have any screws on it. I'm like, there's no Nintendo on here.
Yeah.
The little contact thingies are different color.
Yeah.
This is so fake. Well, he didn't know. He was a new runner. I'm just like, bruh, fell for this?
You should have confiscated it and taken it to the
I should've.
authorities.
Thrown it in the garbage.
He's like, but all my times are on that cartridge.
Oh,
Too
no.
bad.
Not all of his times, but a lot of them,
That's so sad.
Get his account
But
banned.
that's Twitch Quip. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Get everyone to ban his account.
Oh,
Kick him out. Ban all of his accounts everywhere.
no. It's funny. GoldenEye was fake. I think a couple years ago, when like COVID times, people really wanted GoldenEye. Like all those games flooded eBay and stuff from China, and GoldenEye was like really popular. But
It would be cool if they had reproductions for speedrunners because authorized ones, like the speedrun moderators. So
Ones that are
No, I think
one-to-one
true, but-
perfect reproductions.
maybe along those lines, but you could have a nice legit source.
yeah. Yeah, that'd
Anyways,
be-
watch that clip.
Was
This
that
is
on
somebody who got the laser skip,
Hmm.
right? He's in the laser, he's on top of the laser, which means he's got the skip, but he accidentally, from muscle memory, goes to the left and backs out.
Oh god, that's
He's
tragic.
really mad. This is how rare it is.
Yeah. Did you post that on the Discord?
Yeah, I posted it on Discord.
Yeah, it's here. I just can't see it right now.
She's like, oh no. 'Cause he basically had to skip, but threw it away by accident.
Yeah. Damn.
Laser skip is so.
Alucard asks, is the 360 version of GoldenEye any different? Running wise? Yeah, it's pretty
In
different.
our chat. Alucard's in our chat. Or in Angela's chat on YouTube.
Yes, I'm streaming on YouTube right now.
I'll look it up.
The 360 version never came out. Oh, that's crazy. Alucard, you're talking about the one that never
Yeah, it was
came out
leaked.
officially?
GoldenEye 1 was leaked.
Yeah, it's like not a complete game. It was leaked.
Unless Alucard means the
It was actually pretty interesting. It was something fresh. It had some fresh takes.
I really like the GoldenEye port on 360. I wish it was actually a thing.
Yes, it's very different. It behaves very differently. You can't really do the warp, so what else?
Yeah, of course, because like the frame rate is totally different too. A lot of the physics are just not gonna
You
be
can
the
also-
same.
The cool thing it did is they had that button so you don't have to pause to change your items.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a cool thing. That made it interesting. It was actually. What people do is they just.
It was a modern take on GoldenEye. It was what a remake should
Yeah,
look
they-
like.
They have a thing where they could switch between the old and new graphics. Which is
Yeah,
so
with
cool.
one button. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
like
cool.
Apparently, it's
Halo
very
does
easy for them to make. It was just a port.
Yeah.
Ported with
Halo.
enhancements, so that was like the best take.
It was mostly complete.
I think it was just missing some multiplayer functionality, but other than that, the whole thing was ready to
Yeah,
go.
there's some graphical glitches somewhere. Had a bug. Where you could enable cheats or something.
Oh, Alan just messaged Bush. What is he saying? Meanwhile, your attempt at cringe was peak. So cool to see in person. Oh.
This is what actually happens. This is what usually happens. And that's how. It's a reference for how good getting a skip is for some people.
Life changing. Orgasmic, even.
You answered that. That is so funny. know, some of Mark Russo's Swift flips are like the funniest things ever. He's just like
That's because he's crazy.
screaming, he's just like.
I love the enthusiasm though, even though he's nuts.
Yeah, he is nuts. I think he said he might return.
What does he do?
Yeah,
I'm curious. When I see like more famous speedrunners, I'm always curious, like, what are they like outside of the game? Like, what do they do? Where do they go? What kind of hobbies do they have besides?
I think Mark Russo,
Like, I'd love to see him like work in like a courtroom or something.
Or at
that type of
Starbucks.
guy. I'm not sure what he does as a job. Apparently, he was posting stuff on the forums about the ultimate truth.
The ultimate truth?
Is that something
Yeah.
political?
Yeah, sounds
No,
like
I think
it.
it's like some crazy shit. It's almost like not really a cult, but it's just like a cult-like belief, but it's not like an actual cult or anything.
Oh god.
Sounds
It's
culty.
just absolutely, it's just deep. You know.
Conspiracy theorists.
Deep state.
Yeah, Mark Russo's had a lot, a
Deep
very
state.
interesting story.
Streets 112.
Yeah, that's because he was a degenerate. That's why it's such a big deal. He was basically degenerate. Playing for the 112. He's one of the best GoldenEye players of all time. That's why Ron Rockwood was saying Mark Russo, you know?
Yeah,
That's a top player, you know?
it was his dream.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of what it is, when you see someone achieve their dreams and their goals, it's
I
a
wonder if
beautiful
what
thing.
Marcus Stryker done.
Dude, come on. I don't like playing so bad.
You know,
I can't lock in.
There's some incident where he mass disliked some other leader's videos because he was mad at him for being better.
He
He
mass?
mass disliked his videos and he checked where the dislikes came from. They all came from Denmark.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
And then he posted some crazy rant about the ultimate truth. Meanwhile, this person, Luke Suarez, in retrospect, is pretty degenerate, you know? He's like an architect, you know? He's a pretty good architect job, right?
That tracks,
know.
though.
He has a
The-
good balance, you know?
those jobs sometimes attract really obsessive
It's
people.
like making buildings. No, I'm talking about not Mark Russo, the other guy, his foil guy he was mad at.
Okay.
He's degenerate, but Mark Russo's, you know, in his Danish government-funded apartment,
Jesus
government
Christ.
assistant.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
wow.
he's doing better now. He's not as crazy, I think.
gotta pray for
Yeah.
these individuals.
Sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, he's in my stream working. Maybe he'll say something for a bit.
Sometimes people get older and they get a little wiser.
You know?
They get different perspective as they age.
Hmm.
Man, it's so important to separate your online self from your real self. I know people like to say like, oh, like you gotta be yourself, like show you who you really are. Like, maybe sometimes hide who you are. Maybe do that sometimes. I feel like
He's the
that's good
best,
too.
But not the best, but he was like one of the best.
Yeah.
Maybe be your best self on the internet, and then you can relax when the stream is off.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's advice, like when you go on a date with someone, they're like, be yourself. Like, maybe you want to pretend to be better just for that date,
Oh my
and then you can work on being better
Yeah, I think
later.
it was forum stuff. It wasn't really on stream or anything. It was just
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like out on the internet. Like, don't talk about conspiracy theories. Don't talk about
Oh,
political theories online. It will come back to hurt you.
it's kind of a little bit into the conspiracy theory thing. Not that crazy.
They always
Oh.
say like on dates, but I guess it really applies anywhere. No politics, no religion.
Yeah, just avoid those topics, and 90% of the time you should be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I
You won't
guess
be
he
involved in
didn't
any.
do that, so that's probably what happened to him.
Yeah, you won't be involved in any
He was
controversies.
conservative, right? We just didn't know he was crazy,
Like-
saying ridiculous stuff like the
Oh yeah.
day question. We didn't know he was like that, oh right. We knew he was right wingers, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know he was alt-right.
You don't know a person until these things come out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Dude, so slow. I like the fact that no one online knows my real name, knows where I live, knows my views on any serious matters. Well, one
Yeah,
person
we know
does.
I literally went to your house.
One person does, but the internet at large, I'm pretty much invisible.
Anyone can find that stuff, right? They know. I mean, not, but. Yeah, you're right. That's saying,
You live in Denmark.
I do not live in Denmark, nor am I posting alt-right viewpoints on private Discord servers.
Oh my god.
If anyone listens to electronic music, what do they recommend? I don't really listen to electronic music that much. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. I usually listen to video game music. Pretty much exclusively nowadays is what I listen. Some pop, well, not pop music, but like popular music from different eras,
Yes.
like disco.
80s pop is unmatched.
Yeah.
Nah, don't listen to anything like that.
And I don't know if I'm even gonna get that many viewers from GDQ. I mean, whatever. I'm in production right now. Funny, I didn't really get any after.
What was the viewer count during your run? Do you know?
I didn't check.
Is that something you're interested in? You want to grow your channel?
A bit, yeah, maybe a bit. I'm not gonna go at it harder, what? I'm not gonna be living in a mansion,
Well, to have
Whatever,
a goal in mind
go
is
out the best.
to have a goal in mind is
You
still
know,
good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing it for fun, chilling out.
So you don't want to live in a
social.
streamer house?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Then like
Streamer houses,
a month later,
Yeah,
Alchemast is
right.
caught in allegations. It just takes 1
Yeah.
month.
What's the famous streamer houses? Do they just always end in controversy?
Yeah, I mean you get a bunch of really
Sometimes,
dumb
not
people
always, I think.
living together. Of course it's gonna end in catastrophe.
You live in an allegation house.
An allegation house. Jesus Christ. It's true though. Why are these you got all these older people and they're trying to live vicariously through these teenagers who are starting to stream.
Mhm.
It's just
Older
bad.
people? What do you mean?
Well, these content houses, so, a talent agency now would get a bunch of people together who have potential to be big streamers, and they have them all live under the same roof to minimize rent costs.
I thought they just did it to together. I thought it was organized by the streamers themselves.
No, dude, they're actors. They got
OTK,
agencies.
I thought that was organized by themselves.
You can look, maybe certain people, but I looked into it one time. Some people they get sponsored, and they belong to a talent agency. So they hook them up with what they need to get started,
Yeah, it was
and then they
founded
pump
by
out.
them.
you pump out the content, you promote the products that they want you to promote, and that's why you kind of see the same streamers hanging out together a lot, because they're basically promoting each other. And the more they're together, the more their fans kind of cross-pollinate.
Cross-pollinate? Like, what do you mean?
Like,
intercope?
let's no, like let's say like one famous streamer, right? Take some girl, right, who has like a lot of followers. If she does a video where she's like hanging out at her house with some other girl who's like just started streaming,
People,
now all of the original girl's fans will kind of become the new girl's fans, and that'll help them get started. And they like popular people just all hang out together, even at school. If you remember being in elementary school, all the popular kids hang out together, and if you hung out with the popular kids, that made you popular. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
But I really hate these like content houses, because the whole goal is to just pump out the dumbest shit imaginable, and they're not good at anything.
Can't be that bad.
They
haven't gotten canceled yet after all this time. So
well, it's not even about getting canceled. It's just like what they don't contribute to anything. Like, they're famous for no reason. They're not good at anything. They're just painfully average at everything they put their effort into. They're only famous for
offline TV
existing.
That I was
What offline TV?
Yeah, that's one of them.
I don't know what that is.
Streamer house then.
I like watching people stream who are like good at stuff, you know, who are like experts at what they do. That's entertaining to me. It's not entertaining to watch somebody just fuck around and just be really bad at everything all the time. I don't know how that can be entertaining.
Being really funny, like.
I guess if you find it funny, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it's just painful to me to watch.
The only person I could think of is DSP.
Oh, but that guy's like, you're laughing at him. You're not laughing with him. He's the joke. He is the punchline. It's a little different.
Yeah, I guess it's different. Did you see the Mario Kart World stuff about him?
Oh, I saw the thumbnail and I'm like, I can't deal with this right now. He's too stupid. I don't want to give him more attention.
It's pretty funny.
Steve,
different channel attention.
If you don't know,
direct channel attention.
There's this streamer named DSP. He's like famous for just being terrible at games, and so
have you seen the Cross?
People just like make fun of him the way he plays and complains about everything.
I'm looking at a picture now. I've never seen this guy.
Yeah, he's not mega popular, I would
Did
say.
he accidentally like jerk off on stream?
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Accidentally? I've never accidentally jerked off before. There's usually intention.
You can just see him.
Oh god.
I think he used to make fun of stuff, and at least, and even I'm not stupid, and I think you're.
That happened to Jeffrey Toobin.
Oh yes.
CNN contributor. Oh god.
He jerked off on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
He thought the camera was off. How do you not wait until you're done with work to do that?
I don't know.
Just wait until you're done and back home.
He felt the call.
Yeah, Dark Side Phil. How do you not wait until you're done with work? How do you just like, you know what? I can't. This has to. I have to get this out now.
No, he was at work. He was on a work call during work hours. Somehow.
Yeah, it's different. Like,
and he pulled it out.
If he was like, okay, I'm signing off, and then accidentally, that would be different, right?
No, he was there the whole time.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't know what happened there. I'm like too cringing from secondhand embarrassment to even like look it up. But I do remember. I think he's back on the air. I mean, he's just like, yeah, well, whatever. I mean, how can you go on?
This is the best one.
DSP, oh my god.
Crouch jump.
Oh, is he playing Mario Kart World? Or something
This is
else?
the paperclip. Mario Kart. Mm,
Oh, Alchemist, did you play A Link to the Past? Did you wind up playing through that?
Yeah, I did. I have to use walkthroughs and save states. I think I used save states for some
That's fine. The
of
game is
the
hard.
bosses.
It's hard. It really is.
Yeah.
It's a difficult game,
Yeah,
especially
there's
when
some-
you have low gear.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Did you like it overall though?
Yeah, I think it was cool. I played it as a kid, but I didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that is fair. Yeah, it's
Even
pretty
Alan's
fair.
like, Phil is cringe.
I love how.
That run was so
I mean,
bad. How am I
think people
minus
know what
15?
a crouch jump is, right?
Crouch jump
Yeah.
in Mario Kart World.
Jump.
No, in Half-Life.
Oh, in half.
Half-Life.
Oh.
Crouch jump in Mario Kart.
There is a crouching jump now. Actually, they added.
Yeah, there is a jump now.
Really?
You
Yeah.
can charge a jump the way you would charge a mini turbo.
Okay. What would you do that to jump over somebody?
You can jump to like rails and like grind on walls and stuff. Like you can kind of like push yourself in a certain direction.
Mhm.
So there's some useful tech around it.
Yeah.
Kinda cool.
Oh,
I've been
John
playing a lot on Mario Kart. World.
Alucard says he used to watch JonTron. Steve, you used to watch that regularly, right?
Yes, I still do kind of like JonTron, even though I think he was like a Trumper. I mean, whatever.
What do you do again?
I think he just like
Uh,
voiced support for Donald Trump during Donald Trump's first like,
Election.
whatever, election. But
Oh
I
yeah, no. I think it was more about. He said
I thought it was that.
controversial stuff about race.
Oh, he did. I guess I didn't know. I thought he only was like Trump supporting, and people were mad about that. I mean, he didn't bring it up in his videos, and I didn't pay attention to the guy like outside of the videos, but I think his videos are funny. I still think some of them are good. His early videos were very much like AVGN like, but then he kind of found his own voice. But
He said the word when he used to be in Game Chat. The word meaning like the N word. That's the only
Oh.
word that I could think of in this situation.
I didn't know he said that. Wait, look at
I
my
don't think he said that.
controversy. AI overview will help me. Support for controversial statements. He said, he tweeted in support of a statement by Representative Steve King, which critics condemned as supporting white nationalism. Great.
Ooh.
During a
Bad
2-hour
boy.
debate on immigration, he expressed concerns about declining white populations. What are you
Yeah,
doing,
he said
John?
something about.
What an idiot. Critics interpreted his comments as promoting the Great Replacement theory. Oh God, he
Yeah,
isn't.
exactly.
No.
Rip.
What the fuck? Oh God. I had no idea. I had no idea that he was like I thought he just was like some like Trump supporter.
There's always more, bro. There's always more.
Damn. He's Iranian.
Bro, it doesn't
Maybe
have to
it
make
never-
sense.
It never makes sense.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Oh,
It's really nice to. Oh god, that's a dark joke. Say something. It's really nice this time of year.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's some.
What a bad boy.
Well,
Well, there goes his career.
he had a baby this April.
Was it a white baby?
I don't.
Watch
know.
it be like with a Latina.
It says he's married to Charlotte Law is her name.
Alright,
She looks
maybe that
white
checks
to
out.
me, but maybe it's just who knows. Maybe she's indigenous. But she looks white to me, I guess. Well, regardless, that's unfortunate, but whatever.
That's life, you know, some people got secrets.
Well, I watch, obviously I talked about like RuPaul's Drag Race. I watch Drag Race, and a lot of the queens on there have said like fucked up things.
Like
And
what? What could they
I
say?
mean,
Like,
you name it, some queen has espoused it, like racism.
what are they gonna say? Like,
Even though they're drag queens, you might think, you know, they're gonna be
Yeah.
very progressive, but no, they can be very bigoted too.
Yeah, it's the
imagine
same
one of them
gamut.
says that drag is dangerous for kids.
I think some have actually said that it's not for kids in the sense of like their drag isn't for kids, but yeah,
Yeah,
Otherwise-
they're drag. That's fine.
yeah. But
Anybody remember that thing where Linus Tech Tips talked about, you know, he said that, you know, back in the day, shows would drop the hard R, you know? Like Family Guy, they would use it all the time, right?
oh
So he
yeah.
said, yeah, I would say the hard R all the time.
No, he said
That's what he
that.
said on stream.
Don't
yeah, I would
admit
say
that
it was
though.
normal
What are you
then.
doing?
God.
And he's like, and then, you know, it gets okay because it turns out he meant one for mentally handicapped people.
Oh.
It's like, what? I thought that was the
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Really? No one would think that.
Were they just
He's
goofing?
Canadian, I don't know.
He's Canadian. I don't buy that for a
second.
second, bro.
Canadian is no excuse.
No, here's a quick script of it. It's the funniest spin ever. He's just like, oh, it's the hard R.
Everyone's looking at him like, what do you mean by that?
That sounds like a bit.
No, it's not. He's not
I
that
don't.
type of person.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, that sounds like him trying to like recover it somehow.
Good. Oh, but my point with Drag Race was like some of the
No,
queens.
he was
who-
saying old shows used it.
Oh. So, some of the queens
Obviously-
have said like you have to separate art from artists, and so it's
Obviously,
like
Family Guy is insane hard R N-word, right?
I don't remember
No,
Family
no.
Guy ever having that.
no, they
It's
never
network
said-
TV. They would never allow that.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to play it off. It wasn't him trying to play it off. I think he was just. If Family Guy said it, he's probably meaning, you know, the other.
Oh, yeah, he meant the other word. That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't think he was faking it.
Yeah, but it's a pretty funny misunderstanding. If that's what happened. Oh my god, I might actually get through Lost Levels. I only died once.
Oh god, it's the funniest clip ever because the guy next to him is just like losing it, like kind of like doing damage control.
Lost levels.
It's a very funny clip, him realizing that.
Oh, okay.
Surviving Angela.
I'm surviving. I will survive. Nearly dying. Get me
Oh,
out of
sorry.
here.
Alucard was responding about JonTron saying he said the word multiple times when he used to be on Game Grumps. Oh yeah. I don't know what word, but I don't want to know what word.
I think we know what word. Sometimes you know the word even without saying it.
Word up.
The word
Must
is
be a Will Up
the
or
bird
Will
is a
series.
word.
Yeah.
Bird is a word is probably one of the most annoying songs ever invented.
Birdo.
Birdo from Super Mario.
annoying enemy, Birdo.
Jesus. Man, that last hammer. Sorry, that run sucked anyway.
You know what's crazy? How iDubbbz actually said the N word and got praised for it.
Oh god.
I
Remember
remember.
that?
I don't remember him really. I never really watched that, but I did hear the time PewDiePie said the N-word while he was like in an online game or something. It just like completely came out, no excuse. Like you couldn't be confused with anything else. He just like ripped it out. And then like nothing happened. He just said like my bad, and then he just continued having this like
Oh
very
my
popular online
He
career.
did get pretty. He did suffer consequences, like his YouTube Red series was canceled and stuff. You know, he did suffer.
Oh, well.
consequences.
He certainly lived. It was not a huge blow, I'm sure. I think
When do you think his kid's gonna see that video? People have brought that up. When is his kid gonna see that?
that is going to be hard for him to explain.
That.
Alucard, I know this is late, but I just saw your message. You missed when MTV was about music. I think you really dated yourself with that statement. If anyone remembers MTV being about music, you gotta be at least 30 plus years old.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
Alan, what's up? We got a full house.
Yeah, I saw Alchemist posting, and then she dropped the Linus drops the hard R, which I was actually there for that live stream, and I was like, why is there so much posting? I'm like, oh, these guys are in a voice chat.
Yeah, we're talking about famous hard R moments in
Wait,
pop
he-
culture.
No, I mean,
You were there for the Linus thing on the stream?
yep, he
What
does
were the
like these
chat like?
weird baity. Everyone was doing the shock reactions, and then what's his name had to like clear the air because he's like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Like coming
And
from
you're like,
Linus.
oh.
Yeah, he does these weird baity things. He did it on another stream. I'm just trying to think of the word that he used, but he did do something similar on another one too. He was like, "I'm sorry, but I used this
Word,
word,"
you
and it's
confused
like
with something.
everyone thought it was like something extremely vulgar, but it was something innocent.
It's retard, isn't it? Like, can I just confirm that?
Oh, dude, you just
It is
dropped
how-
the hard R. You can't do that.
I don't know. I don't know. Also, I thought I was the only one who knew who the fuck DSP was.
I barely know who that is. He comes up from time to time.
He is part of
DSP is
a
great.
heavy YouTube lore, and he's a fucking like pariah. As far like if you look up like YouTube grifter, I'm sure he'd be one of the first people to show up on a search.
Yeah, he just begs for money all the time. Like he's just an
Well,
animal.
he's been caught stealing, wasting money on gacha games, issues with his wife.
He's married. Oh, God in heaven.
Oh yeah.
Make it make
DSP is,
sense.
like heavy into like the YouTube lore, along with like Review Tech USA.
Oh, I hate Review Tech USA. That guy is so annoying.
He is. He's changed his name. He actually deleted his channel too, which is hilarious.
He should delete everything permanently. Spare
But,
us.
Why do you delete his channel? What is it again?
Just to be an edgelord, he's the one who always like reacts to DSP. He did to be an edgelord, but now he has like a live stream channel on YouTube. It's
Oh,
stupid
yeah,
YouTube
this is
make believe drama. It's like when he slept with the girl who is like shit talking him on all of her live streams now. It's weird.
They're called
It's
drama
YouTube.
tubers. They only exist to expel drama.
You are
Be a funny name to post.
correct.
Oh my God, that guy's face. His
Legit.
goatee is really ugly.
Oh my god, that's on review text. Like every time he puts a screenshot of like his live stream, it's that. Just like, bro, is that like his vinegar strokes like face? Is that what he looks like? I am working, but I just finished.
I figured you were probably busy.
I've been working this whole time. Well, I didn't know you guys were hopping in a voice chat.
Yeah, it's just impromptu.
Yeah,
Thank you, Alchemast, for posting. Otherwise, I would not have known.
Well,
We said it in.
literally said it in our
American
Instagram
flag.
group chat, but
Instagram group chat.
yep.
Oh, I forgot to unmute that. That's why. Holy shit, how many messages are in here now?
I have it muted too, but I check it once in a while.
I don't know how to do it.
Are you the only one who doesn't have it muted?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever muted it.
Shit,
You
I
should
haven't
look
seen
into
anything-
that.
Your phone?
I haven't seen anything.
How do you
since
not
the
get
demo.
annoyed when random crap beeps, you know?
Well,
I just mute it on and off when I'm at work, and these two are like popping off on each other.
I have it.
Oh, you need it for work stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's on my personal phone, and I have my phone at work. But I guess I don't mind the notifications. They don't have volume, so I just see them come up and I'll read them. And if I don't, I just ignore my phone.
Bro's never been playing this game again. Jesus Christ, I have a lot of shit to catch up on.
It's just stupid memes that I
Oh,
found funny.
Castlevania! Sick!
Yeah, I beat Lament of Innocence.
Oh, and it looks like you saw the notification about Clubhouse Games music is the next thing that was added yesterday. Which, by the way, they're promoting that music channel thing on the news on Twitch too, a lot now too.
What is Clubhouse Games? I've never heard of that stupid shit, and they
It's
want me
just
to
an
listen to the
assortment of
music from that game.
Games that came out on Switch, like a huge assortment of games that came out on Switch.
Yeah, it's like mahjong and
Mahjong, checkers, like that type of
Checkers.
shit. on Switch.
So in other words, a
Dark.
game that I'll never be interested in.
yes, exactly.
What is even that? Basically, is your reaction.
What
It's
the hell
so-
is even
it's
that?
a fucking meme that they would even. I saw it. I was like, oh, I'm excited. I wonder what the new soundtrack's gonna be. Holding out some tiny little droplet of hope that it's gonna be Mario Kart World, and it's fucking Clubhouse Games. Are you kidding me? I'd rather listen. Never mind.
Yeah, it's like of all the music that exists for Nintendo games, they chose that.
Oh shit! You beat Lament of Innocence.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
What'd you think?
It was good. I mean, it was easy. It was not hard at all. I also beat the super boss, like optional boss, which was also easy. But it was good. I mean, it was like it's their first foray into like a proper hack and slash. So it had some like the bones were there. But now I'm playing Curse of Darkness, and it's like every way much better, and it's already really awesome. And the music is like god tier. So
See the comments up. What the hell is LL?
Lost
Lost
Levels.
Levels.
Oh, you're streaming Lost Levels.
I'm
we're
trying
on
to do an all 4 games run, and I'm struggling.
No, you're on stream. Oh, I see it now. The Discord something. Okay, my bad. It's been busy.
You should be sorry.
Well, you know what? No, I'm not sorry. Shit. That's cool though. Hold on.
Alucard, I was just joking around. It hasn't been about MTV hasn't been about music in a very, very, very long time. But I agree with you.
Mid 2000s, probably when I was in college. I remember like reality shows.
Yeah, Survivor and things like that. So
And
it's
what was it called? Community or Real World?
the real world, yeah.
Yeah, the real world.
Anything but.
Speaking of shows from that era, Barbara is obsessed with Laguna Beach. Suddenly, I don't know why, she's
Something like
rewatching
that.
all of Laguna Beach, and it's like keeping her going. So bless.
Hey,
She's-
Steve, guess what I own? Sorry.
A
Finish
hentai
your thought,
girl.
Angelo.
Hentai blow up doll. I have the same guess.
What do you mean? What do you mean doll? You mean dolls?
Dolls, plural.
Plural. There are several.
Oh no. One for every day of the week.
Yeah.
No, not gonna lie. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to like
Have a
do
hentai
a
doll.
GDQ running person again, but I don't know.
Oh.
Probably not gonna happen unless like.
You never know.
Wait, what do you want to do in person? I didn't hear you.
A GDQ run.
GDQ, that'd be fun.
Why don't you want to do? Well, you mean like when you say you can't? Do you mean like as far as like travel limitation?
Like I'd have to spend all that money to do it.
Yeah.
Super.
Listen,
realistic,
based off of what I saw at Cringe, they should be paying you to attend.
They
That was
should.
like masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Yeah, travel
I mean,
expenses
yeah,
are
but
different.
That's less money that goes to charity, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck those kids.
Although, we could take donations for Alchemist and travel with GDQ.
Yeah, we'll do a
Yeah,
charity
I could do
stream.
something like that, maybe something like that.
Charity.
I'll do a charity stream for you. We'll raise like a few dollars.
Yeah, I can use that to buy. What could I buy with that?
Buy a fake version of Perfect Dark.
A Subway sandwich.
Does it even cost that? I don't think I can pay more than that. A few dollars? That's not enough for that.
Not
I can
anymore.
buy like
no.
a candy bar.
They don't have the $5 footlong anymore, and I know that because I used to work at Subway.
A few
That
dollars
was why I
isn't
brought it up.
five.
Oh, Steve, I own
What?
Lament of Innocence. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh yeah, I knew
Okay,
that.
I gotta eventually go through it. The game's very
yeah,
dark.
there's nothing I can do with a few dollars. I can.
I mean, you could buy like a cookie from Subway and a drink.
You can't buy shit with money nowadays. It's worthless. Inflation is so bad.
You need a minimum of $20 to do anything.
You can't tell a kid like, oh, like I got like a couple quarters. Like, go buy yourself a candy bar. What candy bar costs less than like $1.50?
Dude, when I was a
Probably
child,
can
a
have
bag.
more fun throwing the quarters of somebody.
Yeah, throw it
When I-
at someone.
Spending it.
When I was a child, a bag of potato chips was still 25 cents. What has happened? What has happened, bro?
Now it's $1.50.
It's-
A can of soda is like over $1 at most vending machines. It's so fucked when you put a whole dollar in and you still can't get even a can of Coke. You gotta like break out the change.
It's also
I'm
location
looking at
dependent.
this clip of how
Yeah.
laggy Perfect Dark is. The funniest shit ever.
Perfect Dark is quite laggy.
Oh, this is like extreme. This is like the laggiest.
No.
It's like a little
Good.
PowerPoint, you know?
I'm doing my stretches. Oh.
Your I was gonna say Pilates or something of the sort, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a lot of pain.
Is it
I'm a-
being DOTK there? I think he is.
It's fine. You have pneumonia.
Barbara wants me to do a
What?
Pilates class with her when she comes back.
Oh,
Do
no.
it. It is intense though.
I know. I'm gonna get really embarrassed.
No, I mean it'd be your first time, but after a while, your ass will be extremely toned. I promise you.
Oh, it's gonna be tight. I'd be like, sorry ladies, this is my first time. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna get fucking destroyed.
I haven't touched. Well, I mean, it's not a competition, but
I did like the video one with her. Like we were just like following a video and I was dying.
I've never done Pilates, but I am doing a lot of lower body workout and stretching.
do it. I used to have a lot of like Richard
I
Simmons
would.
all along stuff.
GSP, I feel like he must be intentional at this point.
knows?
It's a mix of. I mean, he loves the negative attention.
I think he loves the bad energy, bad attention.
maybe
we've got-
everything's good for him.
But we've gotten to like dramaception where like it's YouTubers commenting on YouTubers that are also commenting on other YouTubers. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
ESP does business at risk warnings to viewer after not hitting the kill the entire day.
I haven't touched my Switch in days, and the first thing I'm gonna fucking boot up is Splatoon 3 because I'm a fucking masochist apparently.
It's stretch.
You're gonna have a bad time.
I am, but I'm curious at the performance difference. Honestly, I dabbled a little bit.
Nintendo Switch did you buy?
He bought the 3.
Switch, the Switch 2. Wait, what?
He got a Switch 3.
Yes, a Switch 3.
Dude, that's like the. The DSP is 45? I didn't know that.
He is old, yes.
Unfortunately, he
Old
doesn't
school
exactly
gamer.
look young.
He definitely acts young.
He acts like a 6-year-old, but his face definitely says 45.
No
Writings to can. I think it's.
How are you doing, Steve? Are you dying? Are you
I'm
dead?
dying. I'm dying. Hang on. It hurts so fucking much.
I told you, if you want me to stretch you out, I can.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh dear. Thank you. I'm okay. It hurts too bad to have somebody else. Like the physical therapist was doing it, and I was just like, stop. And she's like, you gotta push through it. And I was like, bitch, you push through it. You're fucking killing me here. It wasn't like helpful actually. It was like really bad
Ugh.
because I would like wince in pain, and she'd just be like, breathe. And I'm like, it's not a matter of breath. It's like it's literally so painful. Like fucking 10 out of 10. So
When's your next How often do you have physical therapy now?
I don't go anymore.
Oh, you
'cause
don't?
They're not. Yeah, because I kind of didn't like the new person. I mean, she was nice and she was fine and like helpful, I guess. But like, they weren't really doing anything for me. They were just like, it was the same thing every time, and they were rushing me out of there. And I was like, I'm paying you $100 for like 40 minutes. Can we like stretch it out a little, timing wise?
Yeah.
And then also like.
Bro, how the hell did I even get speech therapy at that age? Like, it must have been cheaper then.
Speech therapy.
Well,
At least
Things
Back
are-
in, like the old days.
the mouth doesn't hurt.
right.
At least I'm not the one paying for that.
That too. I mean, my insurance started paying like 3/4 of it, but still and also I saw the bill. They're billing the insurance over $400 a session. Are you kidding me? $400 for all that? I was like, damn, these $100 appointments are pricey, but I guess it's worth it. But $400, it is not fucking worth it. Just for like a massage and some stretching and like
It's
the
a
tension
glorified
in it.
massage, and they charge you
Hold
that
on,
much.
something's wrong. Is he cutting out a little bit for you guys?
No, he sounds fine to me.
Okay, it could be me then.
But anyway, so I haven't gone now for a while. I went through like May, and then for the last few weeks I haven't. I'm like kind of done. But they owe me $600. So give me my fucking money.
Give me my money, bitch.
But anyways,
You're right, though. I mean, I've been to physical therapy as well. I mean, they have you stretch. They use like the TENS machine, and
yeah,
that's all it is.
it helped at first. It definitely did. Like, but they, now I have this lingering problem, and it's really like there's nothing they can do to like help it. I'm just doing it myself, and it's fine. So I'm like, I don't want to pay anymore.
Yeah, you might as well not pay for something that's not helping.
Yeah, and again, they like hurry me out.
just like, okay, like, jeez.
Hey, Alchemist, do me a solid.
Yeah.
Are you on YouTube right now?
Why? Let me check.
I-
I'll get on there.
I promise you, just look up Rich Tomorrow, the live stream right now, and tell me what you see as the fucking thumbnail of the live stream.
Rich tomorrow.
Yeah, I promise you. He uses it all the time. He's using it literally right
Who's
now.
this guy?
He's the guy who always, he's got like a pseudo sort of infatuation with DSP. I've been following him for like 15 years.
You think they're ever gonna get married?
Who? Richard Masaki.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's alive.
He actually lives by us, believe it or not. Just a little further upstate. But he uses that DSP like orgasm face all the time. It's hilarious.
I'd like to get through lost levels
Is
today.
he actually possible? Oh, that's actually.
What?
Who is? I thought you hated this guy.
It's a love-hate thing. Also, why is Angelo not showing up as streaming? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. I have to actually.
So who is? So who exactly is Review Tech USA?
He is a man
Drama tuber.
who's become a drama tuber who used to review tech, who lives in New York, and whose life
No, I'm
is
in person.
a
No.
roller coaster. No. I just have followed his channel for a very, very long time. I agree with some of his takes. I disagree with his other takes. It's just drama upon drama upon drama, though. But out of everyone who comments DSP, he probably is the most one.
Fanatic.
That's the only reason I know Phil's name is Philip Burnell. Basically. Oh shit, reminds me, Angelo, I forgot to send you a video.
Huh?
I forgot to send you a video on a new, like, all-in-one computer. I thought it was, like, pretty impressive. New B-Link computer.
Oh, those like mini desktops.
Yeah, this one's, like, super, like, interesting, though. Like, I mean, I don't need one right now, but I would totally buy this to set up, like, just a simple home media server for, like, $200 to $300.
That's alright. Bye, Alucard. Thanks for stopping by. Alan, that's not an all-in-one computer. That's a mini computer.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking, yeah, it's a mini computer.
Yeah.
I know, all-in-one is with the screen. I
Yeah.
know.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, I don't know if you'd be interested in an
I mean
all-in-one.
mini. I mean mini, I'm just tired right now.
Oh, oh god, I'm so stupid.
Oh, Steve, guess what got delivered yesterday? All the crazy Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy packs.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw someone scalping it on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, I have a box, a fat pack, and 3 decks. I chose not to buy the Final Fantasy 14 deck, but then my friend was like, Alan, you literally did not buy the best deck that they put out. I was like, of course.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Well, I mean, I stopped playing Magic 2 years ago again, because it's just such a money sink, but, I mean, how was I not gonna buy a fucking, like, Final Fantasy collab? I literally have
Collab.
a Terra card, a Cloud card, Tidus card, and some other stuff too. I haven't opened yet.
You should get into collecting tarot cards.
I do have some actual tarot cards. I have but they're like nerdy tarot cards, like Sonic the Hedgehog tarot cards, or like Fallout, or other ones.
The next time we hang out, you want to all get our like palms read?
I'm trying to save my money over here.
Not trying to waste it.
No.
They might be able to tell you about your future.
They can tell me my back problem will get better, then I'll it's worth it.
They'll give
Good
you
luck
some
with
vague
that.
statement about something, and it'll end up being true because it's so vague.
Yeah. I see the psychic here in my neighborhood. She smokes cigarettes and like sits outside, and I see people going to her all the time. Like, what are you doing?
Give me the money. I'll tell you a story.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, come on, go, Mario, you fuck.
No, I should be a psychic, and then every time I do a psychic reading, I just tell you how
You're gonna die.
will realize that you have wasted money on something.
Oh,
yeah.
Say that every time. And
That
be like,
works.
what? It's true though.
I would just give them cryptic dates and make them think that they're gonna die soon.
Oh my god.
They'll be so freaked out.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Could they really do that? I mean, I'd be 100% correct every time, right?
Yeah, well, that's what they do. They say something that will most likely true, but it's vague enough that you don't have to know the
It's going to
person.
be true. You wasted money. It is true.
Oh god, suckers.
People believe it. I don't know.
That would be such a funny prank. Be like, you may have made a purchase where you wasted money.
They'll be like so confused by that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what did I waste money on? It's a very recent purchase. Very rare.
Extremely recent.
Like in the past 10 minutes, you know?
There you go.
Or like watching agenda-free TV.
I'll go into
Watching
a
that.
psychic. I go to a psychic and be like, when am I going to PB? Is it like soon or?
Actually, I'm curious.
Maybe-
We could actually take you.
Yeah,
there
that
and
happens to
see
go
if
in
they
a
can
lot.
There's like,
I would actually be interested to know myself. Like, hey, when is he not gonna suck? When is that gonna happen?
is there gonna be a day where I
I'm just
like
joking.
don't reset a million times?
Oh, stop! You never know.
And they're gonna be like, no, that's forever.
No.
Running out of time. This might be one of my last attempts. I gotta go to bed soon.
Yeah, I have to go soon. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I'm actually about to dip. I might now because I have other
Same.
things that I gotta deal with.
That's
Alright,
fine.
Good night, guys. I'll be around. It was nice talking to you again, Alchemist. Be well, alright? Don't be a stranger.
We should hang out soon.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm pretty busy. Like, you know, in July-ish, so we'll see.
Yeah, let us know if you want to hang again.
Whenever
Come by the
everybody's
house.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, let Angela know. Whatever. Good night,
Alright,
guys. Good luck,
later.
Angela. Feel better,
Later.
Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well. Then there were two.
Trying to lock in, get some kind of progress before I go to bed.
Just gonna pay some bills.
Thank God for all the people uploading Mario Kart World music. That's been like keeping
Yeah.
me going.
I know. I tried to listen on the train today, but YouTube with ads just makes me so angry.
I know.
I just like click a bunch of times different ones on the playlist until it goes away, until the ad goes away.
It works,
Yeah.
sort of.
It makes me so fucking mad. It's the same shitty ads, the same shitty everything. Ugh. Whatever.
I made a ton of food, so I'm set for the week.
Oh, nice.
Should have enough meals to keep me going for a while.
Yeah, I have a bunch of random stuff as well. I made like a carrot-based pasta, which was pretty.
Oh, sick. How did you make it?
I just like shredded a bunch of carrot and then pan fried it in like olive oil and garlic, and then added tomato sauce and chicken sausage. It was good. Good,
I had that one time, chicken sausage.
Yeah, it's tasty. Quite tasty.
I haven't had like brats in a while.
Yeah. I like bratwurst. Just paying these dumbass bills. They're all set to auto pay, but I need to like.
Yeah, check them.
Yeah. I always reconcile my credit card bills, even though I don't need to. I just look anyway.
Yeah. Did you go upstate for Father's Day? I don't remember.
No, I'm gonna go next Friday, I think, and then be there for a week or so.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was telling Sal about the Goosebumps game that I bought, because I saw him
Yeah.
over the weekend,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, he was like, we were just kind of like discussing how like we never really got into board games like into adulthood,
Mm-hmm.
and usually like board games like meant for adults usually got like way too complicated.
Yeah.
He was telling me
Yeah.
about this like board game from like the 70s that was like about the war in North Africa during World War II. The
Oh,
like
wow.
North African campaign. I guess it's some kind of game like Risk, right? I guess, but it was like it was like a strategy game that was like meant to be extremely realistic, and using the game's rules, it was expected that like a game can take like days, weeks, or even months to complete, and there's no record of anyone actually completing a full game.
Oh wow. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, that era, people made some crazy board games that weren't necessarily something you would finish in one day.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Me neither. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But in general, I told him like there have been times where I've like gone out with friends to like a bar that has like board games, and everyone like pulls out a game that like you're not familiar with, so like they spend the entire time explaining the rules to you,
Yeah.
and like you still don't get it, and like you just have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, even us figuring out Goosebumps took kind of a while.
Yeah, and that game is like dead simple as well.
Yeah.
Still takes time to like grasp it.
Yeah.
It's rare nowadays, I think, to have a large group of friends that all play like the same game together. regularly. You know, like it could be like a video game or a board game or a sport or something. Like it's hard to get like a large group to be like in a similar level where you play the same game together all the time.
Yeah.
Like we have that certainly for a lot of like video games. But it'd
Yep.
be hard to like have a larger group consistently play like one thing
Right.
and be good at that thing.
There's like groups of people that I see like on Instagram and stuff, and they have like they have like board game nights and whatnot, and it's cool. Like they have like they always like rotate them, but the problem for me with board games is that they, like you said, sometimes there's a barrier of entry. One person has to be like explaining the rules and like know how to do it, and like everyone else has to be like in on it so that they're paying attention. Because if you play with people who are like not paying attention, then it's very annoying because you know everyone has to be kind of on the same page. And then the other thing too, board games take up so much space, and it's like very difficult to deal with that, like in a small apartment. Like all of my board games, and I have a lot of ones that I've thrifted, etc. They're all upstate, and there's room there, and even there it's like a little jammed, but you know, at least they're there. But
take up a lot of room.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
They take up a lot.
When we were kids, we had so many board games, and yeah, they'd be like splayed all over the floor.
Right.
It'd be chaotic.
Yeah. All my bills.
Who gonna pay my bills?
My bills.
And we were talking a lot about like Keys to the Kingdom, like that game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. I love ones like that, like vintage board games that are a little bit more in depth. Those are super cool, but they're so expensive now, like because they're like,
I know.
just like everything else, they've become,
Collectible.
like collectible, and then it's impossible to find at a reasonable price unless you get lucky, like out there in the world, which I have, but it's harder and harder to find really anything of any like quote unquote value. Because the thing is, like, if you board games now, with some exceptions, are like craft quality. Like the toys, everything is like cheap and like really, really, you know, sort of Chinese knockoff quality. So it's kind of like you can't even really find anything that's like good or like, I don't know. Maybe that's just pessimistic, but it seems like it to me.
No, there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
Well, at some point we entered into an age of mass-produced junk.
Yes, we have.
It takes the magic out of everything. Disposable.
Yeah.
Like you buy a toy, you know, that has a light on it, right? And it's some kind of LED. It's just expected that even this simple circuit, this light, this LED, it should just last forever, but you'd be lucky if it lasted you a couple of months before that light stopped turning on.
Right, I know.
And you didn't drop it, you didn't mishandle it, it just stops working.
Yeah.
You don't know why.
I know. Almost to the end of my credit. Oh, let's go.
Shit, got fireworks, motherfucker. That's alright. At least it's 3 instead of 6.
Right.
Making my way downtown. Dude, the other night was so fun. Karaoke at home. Sometimes even more fun than being at a place.
I know, because you could choose really anything and everything, which and skip and move around. It's less so constrained by the system.
Yeah. I know, it's so liberating. Like, finally I can just pick whatever I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, exactly.
I gotta get a little, like, home karaoke kit. It's like a microphone.
I know. I have that one that I've brought before, but it's, as you know, it only plays through the.
Plays through the
thing it's
speaker.
Yeah, it's okay. It's better than nothing. But Julianne has that actual speaker. That's
Yeah.
kinda cool.
That's a cool setup.
Yeah, it's huge, which is I guess a downside, but it is kind of neat.
Man. Alright, it's midnight. I guess that's it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Ah, so disappointing.